caricias muertas y algunas esperanzas rotas, recrea entre sus entrepiernas y así besando su boca fui culpable sin pensarlo. Un trago dulce amargo, solo quiero hablarte claro, tengo que confesarte. Anoche me acosté con boca, tus otros sentidos no se equivocan. Siempre me pides cuando le meto, esta intención de reír lo siento. Anoche me acosté con boca, de verte encontré cama sin ropa. Si lo ves sola no te loca, tus sentidos no se equivocan. Y la cabrón que ya te la pegue, no que tú bregues, más que me cocine y fregue, hasta empieza hasta que llegue. Y yo como una puta por los bebés, yeah.
分路打乱了这个 Fnatic 前期一个对线的思路，
对，
直接把对线打崩了，然后还是扳回了一分。这样的话，决胜局已经开始了。我们看一下阵容。
你没有统计他们俩刚才互换兵线换了多少次吗？
没有，我感觉 Fnatic 很乱。然后是Navi就是很正常的、非常简单的一个换路。就露娜是保证在上路没有动过的，一直在打前。然后这个孽主在中路也站了很久，女王通过布林可能来回动一动。
这个换来换去，最终要吃苦果的可能是 Fnatic， 他们要避免这个中路龙骑打孽主的这个局面，
结果变成双列，然后上路人马是稳定挨打，然后就变成三列，
三路直接崩盘了。
对
，10几分钟双方的一个经济差距来到1万块的时候，其实Navi手里面已经胜券在握了。
那看一下这把要不要做什么调整 ？Fnatic 第一手，
就把孽主搬了，
自己拿了一个兽王，抢对面一个绝活。
是的，
兽王。
有什么说法吗？
一手兽王
见的不多，对吧？
对。但一手兽王你也说不好它是什么，就是现在拿人还是前两手，在有的选择的情况下，尽量不暴露自己后边的体系啊，一般是抱着这样想法的。兽王我想一下，你想他能搭推进对吧？比如说后边配什么陈啊、VS 啊这种搭推进是挺厉害的。然后你要说打 gank 吧，兽王其实也还行。出把跳刀就行了，然后就像配 Tinker 这种套路。
Fnatic 是不是想拿电狗或者美杜莎了呀？
电狗美杜莎，
因为这种决胜局回家局里面来看的话，兽王这个光环怪先拿住，加攻速， 我感觉看过最近 Fnatic 目前为止，你没有搬的这些英雄里面，就美杜莎这种英雄往后拖，而且赢得比赛的一个。
切入能力不强，就动物园加一头熊直接推平了。
Crystallize 很年轻啊，
因为他搬的是孽主嘛，
对，
搬孽主其实走推进的思路是可能性很大的。
对，
那兽王配一个像你说的这个电狗和美杜莎也有可能，但我觉得更有可能的还是配像德鲁伊这样偏推进的。
错。哪位这手的话直接陷入长考，看一下对面要不要针对一下。
这个海明是不是还在啊？
对，
大概1个月前，Fnatic是打过一次这个卡尔加德鲁伊的组合，就是灵动迅捷给小熊的。然后现在卡尔选出来，我觉得也不是不能打，但是不太适合走那种非节点结了，要走假腿路线，假腿 A 上路线啊。
这边可能觉得对面打这个 VS 兽王双光环，所以自己把 VS 先拿下来。也对，这次比赛的话也是有队伍在打。
如果选德鲁伊也不可能暴露的很早，一般要在后2手选，避免对面去防推进。然后想一下，这种德鲁伊可以搭一个光法，对吧？来个奶推，光法兽王打个双掠，给你线上造成一个比较大的压力。但是最近他们的酱油不怎么打光法。
海明，
他这个阿 m 绝活哥嘛，画地为牢，所以这把再给他玩一次绝活海明。
你这个画地为牢用的很准确，好吧？我看过 DJ 在我见过所有的4号位的巨大海明的使用者里面是最优秀的，因为他永远都可以利用这个海明碎片前端的这个位置把自己脱离危险嘛。但是我感觉 Adam 这个海明
最优秀的嘛，
对的。
那我 FI 能排到第几
？FI 其实我觉得这是在逃生方面的话，应该是没有厉害的吧
？EM 是吧 ？EM 反正 FI 确实失误过，但也成功过不少次。
对我印象里面深的一刻就是 DJ 那次玩巨大海明，连续2场这个巨大海明只要拿出来，基本上 EM 都是100%成功的。
那还是挺厉害的，
可以。
因为我看了一下他最近的4号位，其实交替打的非常多的就是海绵和 SK。所以他之前这个海绵给 Atem 对吧，老把自己封住，里边非常尴尬。
你索性就给他拿个巴库傻这样用个5号位，让 DJ 这边正儿八经依旧回归4号位的这种打法，我觉得是合理的。
给他配个萨尔，我觉得挺好的呀。这个
不容易失误嘛。
对装备需求不是很多，然后技能 combo 的话，只要对这个英雄有理解，对吧？释放起来也不是特别难。
是的，关键是你这样一个 Adam 把这个4号位一选以后，你等于说是把 DJ 关了。
他主要选个4号位英雄打5号位，然后发育也没有，效果就很差。这边的话半人半掉了 OD 加 PL。反正这个这里的话，
小狗露娜，
对，把2个比较强势的英雄都办掉，防止你跟 VS 配合打起来太快。
是的。
51 VS 现在这个防推进能力不算强，凯纳位再补一手啊！如果3手推进防推进能力都不强，我觉得就可以出这个德鲁伊这种了。哇，现场又开始打起了 Navi，
这个是勒布朗啊，
最关键是 Davi 和 Navi 又有一点像，从他们那个发音出来的话，
就是什么
Davi 是加油的意思。
哦，那你对俄语还有研究吗？
之前基辅的时候不是有这样喊过吗？你们在现场应该也听过啊。
喊的难道不是 Navi 吗？
是 Davi 加油，你不可能每个队伍上来都喊 Navi 吧？
有道理。但是当时基辅是这样的，不管哪个队在比赛，只要有人喊 Navi， 他们就跟着喊 Navi。
对，
这个特别有意思。
看一下这边第3手，镜头给了阿登
，343，感觉他有一段时间没打职业以后，这个精气神好像有点跟不上了。大鱼人，哎呦，这2个双减甲看起来上一场比赛已经是吃过甜头了。
这把的话分路可能性比较多了。2、3手点的英雄都是可以1、2、3号位随便换的。
是的
，1、2、3、4。
之前他们这么选人是5号位的51， 4号位 VS， 3号位大鱼人这盘应该也不会变，因为你每个人擅长。这么打了。 跟以前有所不同。
关键是简甲这种套路特别克制美杜莎。中期的一个节奏一定会很紧
哦，
大狂
lock 啊，这个好像真的
比较适合是吧？
操作不是很难吧，
稳，好吧，稳。
所以还是应该把这个海明想了想交给 DJ 去玩嘛。
对，
一个防冲脸的大团控，好像还可以啊。
宇宙哥上来吧发了个弓，然后把自己整个4个队伍全部给发垮了。这把开始玩头发了，不敢再发弓了。
第4手，
还是30秒，看看自己阵容怎么搭。基本上又要打快嘛。那把是不是他们谁是拿这个带着大鱼带着2个将去刚了？他们之前打这个阵容的时候，Navi 18秒的时间。
也是配的什么来着？配的帕克哦，还是帕克。之前就是配的帕克。
这一套蓝色系好吧？
个大河吧，感觉像是。
然后当时这个大哥配的是飞机。
高射火炮利用减甲输出最大化嘛。
5 seconds。
看一下这把 Fnatic 怎么见招拆招，打过一次啊。
如果飞机被 ban 了，还有什么备用选项吗 ？TB 是被自己 ban 掉了。
对
，TB 飞机路
小狗
这3个是差不多的。
被对面 ban 掉了。还有什么配减甲厉害的？如果自己选一手美杜莎也不是不行，
我感觉自己选个美杜莎也挺好的，
对的，
对吧？
自己选个美杜莎也不是不行啊，这种4保1保大河是 OK 的。但是美杜莎就是成型可能稍微慢一点。然后 Fnatic 这边还有2个大哥都没点，看一下是应对减甲体系选7这样的硬刚正面，还是说我保持一个之前可能会出现的这种想法，因为半掉孽主必须打自己的推进。但是这盘德鲁伊，如果选德鲁伊啊，生存环境可能不是特别好。
这个小熊感觉被 A 2下就没了吧？
对，熊很容易死，大熊也很容易死，因为帕克、大鱼这种切入，很容易就找到你本体了。
对。
TB 又被 ban 了，要不抢一手飞机，还可以吧？
这个飞机抢下来，你说 Fnatic 是吧？
对，
这个飞机抢下来，感觉生存环境也同样恶劣啊。
还行吧，这次至少有2个保人的酱油嘛。
维萨奇，
死灵飞龙，
维萨奇。
这个英雄说实话不是很怕对方减甲，因为他有这个减伤。就算你减甲第1层、第2层这边，就算是减的再多的话，我还是按照原有的一个基础之上来进行一个减伤的。
对，小龙打上的话本身也比较混乱。
是的，
但感觉最近拿维萨奇的队伍打的都一般，好吧？包括像之前企鹅今天也打了一把。
控人鸟死，控鸟人死，双控双死是吧？
对。
哎，你别说，我那天还真的见到，哎，这边是搬了一手美杜莎，有应对性的。
这样他自己办的美杜莎，
是的，
对。然后这边再办一手飞机，那Navi选什么呢？
都比较针对对面大河。想想 E 还能玩什么英雄
？E 还能玩的火猫。
啊，
火猫就别的队都不怎么选了，E偶尔还会用。然后加飞机被办了，所以他自己办了个美杜莎，啥意思？可能怕Fnatic选，之前被Fnatic对吧？德鲁伊
对。
就是像我们之前说的啊，按照之前的套路打，
哪位会不会选小黑啊？
小黑是吧？我想想打不了，
不是特别好，因为雍兽找小黑的能力很强，
打不了呀。线上可能就炸了，雷小黑了，
肯定不是吗
？PA，PA 配减甲还行是吧？
对。
好德鲁伊的一个本体，2 打过的一套这个减甲系差不多，只不过核心飞机背半换了个 PA， 然后另外一边 Fnatic 是打了一个如我们所预料的配合德鲁伊的一个推进体系。
对，
那对于这双方的阵容，两位怎么看？
防推进的点 Navi 在哪里啊？
帕克呀，
帕克就一个幻影法球，
对，
人家是用召唤物一个拥兽还有一个熊来过来推你的。
但这个阵容选出来，Navi现在肯定不会吃亏嘛。
就是可能是以攻代守嘛，
对，
他主攻去击杀，但如果真的让 Fnatic 这套防守端的技能确实比较少，对吧？
就他们这个阵容，如果说进攻起来的话，这个秒人的华丽程度我给100分，但是他们这边那个防守能力
必须往前冲吗？
环境里的走位了，因为像大鱼的跳刀如果做出来，配合帕克这种切入能力比较强的，还有一个 PA。用什么大鱼人，我都能先给你控一手，让德鲁伊有机会跑，所以也不是没有应对的。那么具体打看对线哪边能打出优势？
没错。
然后分路上有什么建议？因为上一盘感觉Fnatic的分路好像不是特别好。
他们如果这场比赛按这场分路的话 ，PA 这边应该是会去到优势路吧？但是 PA 优势路的话，他最多只能说是保证自己的勉强发育为主，因为对方有可能是个兽王加。
Weeks ago, Navi knocked Fnatic out of GESC right at about the same position, right before the top 4. And it happened in the same way too, whereas Fnatic win game number 1 and then Navi win the next 2. Do you think it's going to happen again? Do you like the draft?
I'm gonna with the My Body Winter Charm.
Okay.
I love the push that they have, a lot of auras. If they don't lose the lanes, they have a really good team fight potential, and I think they're looking into sieging the tier 3 tower at 20-minute mark. But that's Fnatic and that's Envy, so you never know.
You never know. And Navi have thrown it all to the winds and said we're going to leave it up to the fate of the crits. Are they going to hit the crits on a Mr. Lone Druid? They do also have Lil out here already on this Vengeful Spirit, scouting out and seeing DJ.
I actually want to see the longest game ever. Lone Druid with 12 items and 6 in the backpack plus 2 moon shards.
Oh, that sounds like
that's
insanity.
gonna need like probably 2 hours to fill all those slots.
Wow. I mean, honestly, like we've had a lot of long games. To me, this feels like it could be snowballing one way or the other in some fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like you win the lanes really hard as Navi, you take over everything, get Roshan early, and then just put the clamp on it. Likewise, if Fnatic come out of this ahead and then Lone Druid just starts to snowball, gets that Helm of the Dominator, what have you, things could look good.
Yeah, but this is a free puck game. They have nothing to lock down puck. Tusk doesn't provide you anything. The combo is easy to dodge. Warlock also. The only thing they have is a Beastmaster Roar, which is hard to execute as well because of the phase shift. So if the puck is gonna have a good early game, he could be the one skipping the creep waves, just buying time. And with all the minus armor, Phantom Assassin could just one-shot people with a dagger.
Absolutely. Well, Grave Chill to start it off for Abed. We've seen Visage with sort of mixed results at this tournament so far. Meanwhile, top lane, it's going to be General trying to pressure Envy. He's taking a lot of damage. Look at the right clicks with that minus armor. Getting in there.
Shadow Word is one of the strongest spells, level 1. It's almost 200 damage, plus a heal if you want to use it that way.
Right. Multi-valued ability, and, well, yeah, and Envy does have a ton of armor right now to deal with this, so we're gonna see what General can get done in this lane, and also DJ just constantly spamming that out either offensively or defensively. But it feels like people getting their farms so far for Navi.
Yeah, I think Puck has an upper hand on the mid lane until Visage gets 6, especially if he gets the early start and gets that second null talisman just for the extra damage. He can't really harass him, even if he feels the attack speed and the move speed, he can just dodge with the phase shift.
Charts there, not exactly sure what that was trying to accomplish, but it is going to be, like we were talking about, Adam playing on this Tusk, so whether it's a role swap or just sort of decision making based upon the individual heroes, we are seeing Fnatic run something a little bit differently here. We've seen previously, and well, Witch Doctor now has Maledict available. Universe has to be careful. LeBron can zone him back.
Tusk just picking up the runes. When he gets back to the lane, they can't really kill Universe. I mean, I don't think they can even kill him right now. They need a Lucky Bounce plus a Maledict. The Phantom Assassin is still level 2, so not enough damage.
Well, now they come in as well, and they do have the Maledict on the Universe, taking some of that extra bits of damage. They're chasing forward for this one on the LeBron. They're turning forward, seeing if they can take down the Universe as well. LeBron is going to go down. First blood, drawn by Adam.
Yeah, that was triple stack of Wild Axes. That's just way too much damage.
In spite of that, the CS scene still looking to be slightly into the favor right now of Navi. It really feels like this Slardar is getting a lot out of this off lane right here.
Slardar has a good attack animation, and he picked up a Quelling Blade, which will give him the better last hit ability. Dandy on the mid lane, that second Null Talisman. Plus a Magic Stick. What's the CS? 10-8 against 9-4 in favor of Dandy.
Gonna use that salve right now as well. Goes back to last hitting in the lane, and we'll see what he decides to do in this one as well. It's sort of a weird one, because I guess like normally when you're a puck you would want to rotate when you get your coil to be able to find somebody overextending, but if you do that, it's just gonna end up being your tower gone.
Yeah, I don't think Fnatic will make a lot of movements, especially since top lane does not have too much kill potential, unless Navi decides to dive. LeBron pointing where Tusk is. If phase shift is used, Tusk is gonna go on him. It's being pinged out.
Dandy in some trouble. Snowball forward, looking for the chase, looking for the catch, and is going to die. So Dandy punished, and Abed feeling good about that one.
Yeah, that opens up the XP on the bottom lane for the Beastmaster. Even if they initiate with the cask, he can just TP out.
4 minutes in, 2 kills so far, going the way of Fnatic. CS still very even across all these lanes. It's really feeling like it's going to come down to either A, rotations, or B, when these teams decide to start grouping up and make stuff happen. And LeBron, as he's been doing, drops a tree for his buddy.
Fnatic blocked the side creep camp, so Navi can't pull and get the XP, which is gonna open the opportunity for them to actually dominate this bottom lane. Of course, Crystallized is gonna farm, but he should be careful about using the Phantom Strike. He's only left with the Healing Salve, Witch Doctor with the full offensive build, Maledict, 2 points in it.
Envy over there was trying to be a bit of a butt as he had his bear Savage Roar the Slardar while he was trying to CS. Little plays here and there. It didn't end up working. He still got the CS on General.
They can't stop the Lone Druid from farming, but General will also farm. They're gonna go on Warlock.
Now, up in the top lane now, trying to find him. Dendy also taking some damage here mid, but he is certainly going to be fine. Looks like so too will be the Warlock.
Deep ward placed from Fnatic before. That's probably gonna get devoted, the ward from Navi, because he just saw him placing it. There is a center ward. Will you take it with the chick? Also, Visage is really hard to kill, especially since he has that ward, can see the rotation coming out from Navi supports, and when he gets level 6 with the 2-bird stun, will buy him enough time to live. They will need to probably just rotate 3 heroes on the mid lane to get him killed.
I mean, at the same time, it is Puck that's getting a little bit more of the out farm going on. Not like a significant amount, but at least a little bit here. 12 denies on Dendy currently, as General misses that stun onto Eternal Envy. Going to have to back out now as that Lone Druid is starting to get a little bit more scary.
Yeah, he is level 5, just 300 gold away from Helm of the Dominator, which will give him the extra creep and pretty impossible to kill with the double Savage Roar plus, let's say, a net, a stun from a creep, and that opens up the kill potential from them if he gets the good creep. That's a troll on the side.
Dream Coil, the movement in, you talked about it. Abed starting to fall down low. He is going to not quite drop. They almost get a kill, and they actually find it there with the illusion. And it's going to be the Witch Doctor that died that kills off Abed.
Yeah, he is really tanky. I talked about rotating the both supports to take him down, and that's exactly what Navi did. But the supports from Fnatic also came. So they still didn't de-ward this. I guess Puck placed that ward right away.
Yeah.
But they did not see it. Lil has a lot of farm actually with the phase boots. They might catch him.
Envy in some trouble. They use the fear there, but Envy's still under fire as General chasing him down. They're trying to get it, and they do find a kill onto Envy. So a couple of kills on both of these cores, slowing down their timings.
That's a huge kill. Lil is known for playing that greedy position 4. Phase boots already on him. I mean, he's sitting on one's last hit.
But still, just getting all of those bounty runes around the map makes it work.
Orb of Venom as well, just for the extra slow.
As the phase shift backs away, will live through this and also has some tangos, so we'll see if he decides to stick around. Jumps towards the mid. Be found there. I'm kind of wondering, are we going to see a Helm of the Dominator on the Visage as well as on the Lone Druid, do you think?
Yeah, he's going for it.
So double Helm of the Dominator for Fnatic.
Puck actually 10 CS ahead of Visage, which I expected. He's gonna start farming more with the Visage right now. The birds... I can't find the birds.
One of them got taken down.
Okay, so that's just one bird. 30 seconds cooldown.
I guess the other thing to watch for is if they're going to be able to... Oh, rotation in. He's not going to go for it, it looks like. A little bit too afraid. But to watch and see if they can get those Dominators up in time for the siege creep to be there. They come out in just about a minute and a half. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Crystallize, gets hit by the axes. LeBron. We have Roar available on Universe, but looking like they're going to go for it.
I think they stopped the TP from Slaughter with the Savage Roar. They wanted to make an action on the bottom.
Got it.
Some good wards coming out from Navi already. LeBron pretty much warded the mid, and you can see the rotations coming out from Fnatic, which is giving info to the puck so he can play aggressive.
Well, Crystallize getting his items up as well in this one. And it looks like at 9 minutes in, still very even in this game. Dendi taking a lot of damage. That Visage very punishing with all of the right clicks that come through. Dendi has to play this one carefully. But Fnatic, I mean, can they keep on doing this? Dendi just getting ran at underneath the tower. There's a rotation in from the bench. But they're not going to chase for that. Instead, it might just be the bird going down, so they take down one and might find the other as well.
As a coil ready, they did not want to commit a lot of region on him. I think they saw that TP.
LeBron, smoke about to wear off. They're walking forward for it, wants to find it. The stun, not going to end up working. They might be able to take down the other bird here as the jump forward comes. Dendi there on top of him. They find the silence afterwards. The Maledict also is able to connect, but Abed not caring about the coil. Living through it.
Fnatic does not have the best catch. They have a Tusk with the bottle, Beastmaster. Okay, so I think that's a Beast bottle, but he actually picked it up for him. Yeah, that is.
Eternal Envy in the meantime does have that Helm of the Dominator as we saw. We'll see if he decides to take over the siege creep. It is open to him now, but instead uses it on the Centaur.
They don't feel strong enough to pressure the lanes. Warlock is still level 5 and their lineup needs more time. They need extra 5-10 minutes.
Dodge there from Lil. They managed to find the stun after the fact. The Savage Roar is going to be there. Snowball safe, but it's going to pull them closer to General. And they've shown up with Crystallize as well. Look at the damage. Crystallize going ham. Adam's down as well. They roar, but it's only to run. And they're going to take down this creep as well. All coming up Navi.
Yeah, good rotation from Crystallize. He is really strong right now with that Stifling Dagger. 6 seconds cooldown, a lot of damage. And Slardar is getting close to the blink. So this opens up the Roche for them as well.
Yeah, it's crazy to think about it, but this early on with all that minus armor, it's capable of happening. So we'll see if they decide to make that type of a play. Also, it's General very close to a Blink Dagger, only about 400 gold away.
Slaughter and Phantom Assassin are one of the best heroes against the Lone Druid. Just for the Spirit Bear, you can easily take him down, slow him down, and Lone Druid does not like the heroes that can get on top of him, and both of them can. Envy scouting the Roche because they know they have a good Roche potential with just the Slaughter ulti.
Now they've actually taken both of those Dominator creeps and are heading mid with them, as they did take over that card eventually. Going to be sending it out and trying to do some damage to the tower, but they need to be careful with it, as the card is starting to take some right clicks through, and now they're going to let it go away now. But Fnatic being rotated on little, getting into vision, the swap away, the stun is there, the crush, the kill. He doesn't get off the ulti in time, but they do throw the ultimate in the Fatal Bonds. It's on to 3. There's a lot of damage on a Navi. LeBron likely to fall, and so too will Lil if he doesn't get out of there. So they do get 2 in turn, but they lost the Visage.
Yeah, the great counter initiation from Warlock. He got level and a half from that fight. That means level 4 Fatal Bonds.
He just dies. A little bit too fancy with that one.
This opens up the map for Envy on top to deal damage to the tower. Slaughter is pinging it out. He's still 100 gold away from a Blink Dagger.
Dendi, while that is all going on, is continuing to farm. Just going for the early Veil, realizing he needs to push out these creep waves while the pressure starts to come. Because that tier 1 tower fell so quickly.
Yeah, Fnatic lineup is based on grouping up as 5. Once they get the items up, they are really not gonna try to gank. Maybe when the Beastmaster gets a good rune in with a haste, picks up that in a bottle. Otherwise, they're just gonna farm up, wait for the Radiance to come online, and then group and go as 5.
I guess it's up to Navi to try and match that tempo and take fights whenever possible once the blink is up. And speaking of which, Navi moving top, trying to find Envy.
This is the last smoke that they had. They're investing so much into smokes, and we know something is up.
He's hiding, but he's taking the long way right into their waiting clutches, and there's the jump forward with the blink, able to find it. Witch Doctor ulti, he's gone.
That's a good way to just delay the Radiance, and also Phantom Assassin is going for Deso. Just raw damage.
Yeah.
If they take a fight, take 1 or 2 of Fnatic heroes, the Roche is gonna fall, so they should be careful about it.
Well, and likewise, I guess Fnatic are aware that that's something that could happen, so we'll probably see them keep pretty good vision around that area. Of course, not try and take fights when they're not in
Shadow Blade
position.
on Beastmaster.
Looking for the opening here onto General. He's juking jiving, trying to get away. They get some vision with the birds. More than enough to snowball to follow in General. Well, the turn, Dendi here. They do have the Veil as well. Lots of damage onto these heroes, and they're able to walk away with General. They got the damage, the cast, bouncing back and forth. They're in a ton of trouble. The secondary crush, Navi, strike back, Abed in trouble, also going to fall, and Navi hit him in the mouth.
I think they should have used Stoneform to lock the Slaughter before he can use the Slither and Crush, and that was not the best gank to start with. They don't have that burst damage, but if you look at it from a different angle, Lone Druid is having a decent time on top, just trying to get closer to that Radiance.
Yeah, and they need him to come online, because if you're losing kills like that around the map, things are feeling mighty, mighty rough, and it's almost a death so done for that PA. About 500 gold away. And this is also going to be a Puck Blink Dagger done very shortly as well. Still no movement yet for the Roche. It's General slithering his way through the river.
Another smoke, LeBron pinging it out. Ven just picked it up. They want to keep the pressure. They know that Fnatic is weak right now.
Vulnerable. Dendi pops a Clarity, has another one in his backpack. There's a regen rune top. And a 2,000 gold lead right now for Navi. Where do they decide to go next? I guess wait for that Deso and then go?
They're ready to go. They want to kill Lone Druid one more time. They have a vision on him. Deep Ward that they placed before that gank.
Yeah, they didn't end up dewarding that one from Fnatic. He's very close to a shrine, but I think they can still take him down in time. Looking for the crush, not there, and maybe a little bit scary. Up on the high ground, Adam is nearby as well now. This might be forcing it a little bit too much from Navi. As they walk forward, they see the bear, and everybody else is waiting. Navi jump, they crush, but they're ready. Fnatic, can they get there in time? Trying to save their carry, but they got the amp damage actually on the Ancient, so Lil in trouble. They go for the block off onto LeBron, and Looks like they're going to get the fear to break the TP. General, again, going to be in trouble. And Navi finally have gone a bit too deep here.
The root, he has no boots, but he might catch.
You're really losing now. We're winning. Dire's top tower is under siege. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. You're allowed
Is gonna farm. I don't think they have any smokes left, so they can't really go into the Roche pit. They need to take a fight before Deso and Ogre Axe on Templar Assassin. The amount of the damage coming out, if someone gets amplified, is just way too much. Visage is building towards Solar Crest, but that's gonna mitigate a lot of the physical damage.
Well, and now Dendi moving up towards top. He does spot out the Lone Druid. It's rotation in from Fnatic as well. Now they do have the Chaotic offering available. They're checking to see if perhaps Navi was sneaking a Roshan, but will not find them. Shadowblade from Universe. Nobody home. They're not running into these heroes. And Dendi may be vulnerable. He walks by a ward. They're thinking about it. Dendi, are they really thinking about diving into there? They're not going to go for it.
They saw them. I mean, it's good. They're just buying time for Lone Druid. He needs to get that Radiance. He's so far away. He's gonna get the relic in 100 gold. Bloodar is so farmed.
Yeah, he is out of control right now. And meanwhile, Navi gonna move towards the shrine, maybe anticipating that Navi are gonna make that rotation over themselves. Wait for somebody to walk up the hill to this area where everybody wants to farm. And it is indeed going to be the Visage, the Birds. They grant vision right there of General, and Ovid backs out. So Fnatic not gonna be caught unawares.
They are moving as 3. Puck just splitting the map. Meanwhile, Phantom Assassin is getting closer to that BKB. They're actually going into the Roche pit. They have 2 Helm of the Dominators. They have a vision from the Hawk. But good reaction from Benj using Wave of Terror.
Spots out all those heroes. They're gonna throw a quick little dagger there and take down the Hawk, disrupting the vision that Fnatic have on this side of the map. And again, a bit of a standoff here. I mean, it definitely feels like Fnatic have the better team fight.
Yeah, but not yet. They need that Radiance up. They're not gonna take a fight before. They can easily stall the Roche, scout it with the Frozen Sigil. A lot of vision game from Fnatic with the Hawk, 2 summons, familiars.
Radiant's bottom tower is under siege.
Solar Crest there for the Visage. They know what they need to build into in this. And they also have a Ice Troll that they picked up with one of the Dominator creeps.
Radiant has
Give them a little bit extra armor to deal with this pressure that's coming in. That Radiance, like you said, very close to being completed on the Lone Druid. Likewise, 10k net worth on the PA. I believe that should be the BKB close to being flown out for Crystallize.
Yeah, just 100 gold away. But they have a lot of ways to deal with the Phantom Assassin. Solar Crest is finished if they want to use it offensively to get that accuracy on him. Also BKB Piercer with the Savage Roar and the Chaotic Offering.
Take down some of those trees, gonna move together. The Radiance is there.
Shadowblade coming, but they are moving on the ward. They can see the whole Navi team.
Oh, this is potentially game losing. If they smoke right now, I mean, if Fnatic are gonna know that this movement is coming, whether or not they smoke.
That's a Radiance.
Fnatic waiting on their high grounds. They know that this wraparound is coming. They have vision in the pit as well. General walking forward right outside of the range of the sentry. Fnatic should know about this. And it looks like they're set up right now. Will walking down. Goes back with his team again. But if he walks too far to the south, he's going to get punished for this. They check out Roshan as well. but nobody home.
Dyer's top tower is under
Now
attack.
they're going to send the bear there, and again, they're going to back out. But Fnatic doing a great job here of dodging away from the potential gank, and that's again all set up by that very solid ward placed out that direction. Lil?
The lanes are pushed out for Fnatic. Bottom was pushed out by a bear, and the bear pushing top. Also, they have those extra creeps. They have visage birds. I love the build on visage. Just the raw physical damage items. I mean, reduction items. That's plate mail and solar crest.
Now, you did mention that this is a relatively free puck game, particularly once he finishes off that Lincoln Sphere. There's just nothing that locks this guy down, unless you're willing to drop an ultimate for it. But it does mean that they're still maybe a little bit vulnerable here, and it's going to be a movement in. Universe spots out the PA. Crystallize again, playing it safe.
They're gonna go on.
Roar? They just decide to jump there. He does have the BKB available. Can he get off time? The fear from the lone druid.
He has no buyback. Fnatic should go immediately into the Roach pit. Double damage on Beastmaster plus Inner Beast. That's a lot of auras. This Roach should go down quickly with the Solar Crest.
Really
Even if they
great
try to go
Sagittarius.
in, they can't fight without PA. That's their damage.
This is really, really rough. And yeah, they absolutely cannot go into this. Maybe try and make them think that they have a buyback on PA. Still 20 seconds on the sideline. Dendy thinking about making this happen.
The zoning up evil, they can't get close.
Yeah, this is too scary.
They're going around.
DD, they're in the area looking for the opening. General going to be initiated upon. They have left a roll of the Roach for the second. 8 seconds left until PA is back and they can make that happen. Good fear there. Catches onto the Slardar. So again, it's Roach starting to fall.
Phantom Assassin is out, but they don't have the initiation out.
Well, they do still have a coil available, but it looks like Fnatic not willing to make that play. They're sending the bear down bottom to push out the lane more, but still sticking around this area.
They don't want to risk it, and they are also waiting for Beastmaster's Roar to come up so they can lock down the PA.
In spite of that BKB, just showing the strength that you can have once you have all the disable in the world, they need to find a way to save that PA. I guess just
Beastmaster is running low on mana. He just used Magic Wand, Clarity Quap from Warlock.
LeBron trying to take down a ward, and it looks like he is going to do that now, but the walk forward, Roar is there. Lil maybe thinking about swapping him now, leaves him to die. So another hero dead, and making these team fights a little bit harder. Lil get initiated on, he actually swapped in his teammate. Dendy in some trouble, but not going to be in too much trouble. Crystallize going forward for more now. And now the buyback, they're already there again for the Warlock. They blew him up at the start of it, but he gets the chaotic offering off. And now in some more trouble. That's going to be another dead PA. Snowball forward, finding Dendy. He's able to phase shift it, trying to jump away. Navi in trouble. And it looks like they might have to give up this rush. No, they jump back in again. General takes down DJ a second time.
Yeah, DJ bought back. That was actually a dieback, so he's not going to be in the fight for 45 seconds. Visage has a buyback, does not want to use it, so they can stall with all the creeps that they have.
And General's
they can have
away.
a vision.
Yeah. He can go for another jump here in a second once his Blink Dagger's back off cooldown. Crystallize standing in the pit. All of these creeps are here, though. Hard to deal with. And now the Coconut's bouncing back and forth. They're forcing back the rest of the side of Fnatic. Fnatic don't want to give this up, but they might have to. God, those crits. Just so devastating. The Visage Bird's going in, though, and trying to take down Lil. He is very, very, very low. But Witch Doctor coming in with the heals, and that's going to be Roach. They're going to get it. General again walks back in. They're trying to take it down with Crystallize. The fear, the roar. They're able to turn it. Pierre is going to go down again. 60 seconds, and they take Roach. Eternal Envy picks up the Aegis, and Navi hopes and dreams being stolen away from them. General goes back in for the jump. But he's in trouble. The axes, the Maledict might be enough to bring down the Beastmaster.
That was a dieback from Phantom Assassin. Lone Druid has the Aegis. They're just gonna regroup and wait for the next chaotic offering and try to siege the base, I think.
My goodness.
The way this fight started, Phantom Assassin used BKB just to go on Warlock, and it's really kind of a risky move because you need to go for other bigger targets.
Right.
Because Warlock is low level, which means and does not have much network, so he can always buy back in a fight.
And that's the thing, right? Is like those support buybacks in another patch that might not have been capable to happen, but nowadays it can. And well, That Warlock got off the Catic offering and... Well, regardless, bottom lane, Envy completely alone again. They're thinking about going on this bear. Looks like we'll pull it back. They spot him out. Envy again alone. The rest of the team moving in, but maybe not fast enough. Adam is there as well. They decide to chase this one down any further. Universe here as well. Turns on to Denny. Going to drop the coconuts are bouncing back and forth, but the great stuff from General. They're taking down Adam, but Envy's still living. They don't want to commit so much for just the Aegis. Denny trying to run, but will be taken down again.
Envy was controlling puck with double Savage Roar in that fight just to keep him in place. That was not the best target that they wanted to go for. It's a Lone Druid with the Aegis, and they still have their one tower on the bottom lane.
Boots, Aegis, and a Tango. Lone Druid, it's all on that bear right now, and they are moving forward with all of the summons in the world. God, just look at it.
They're gonna go for the base right now.
Radiant's bottom tower has been destroyed.
And Fnatic, games that have gone on longer and longer against Navi, they were denied
I was just kidding, they're not gonna go for the base.
in Jakarta, but here, feeling like they might have found a winning formula. 4,000 gold lead for them right now.
Warlock went for cast range instead of Fatal Bonds. I had discussion with a couple of players and analysts about it. I always like to mention Warlock and why he's underpicked. Like 5% Fatal Bond, that's so good. I mean, Warlock is gonna get targeted anyway in the team fights, especially since they have a good Division Hero Slaughter with the Shadow Blade. So just that extra 5% is so much if you combine that with all the summons that they have and the damage.
Definitely. Well, and you can see here as well, I mean, LeBron, people talk about it being a good answer for the Visage, but you can see when there's this many summons, the Coconut just does not do enough, and they throw out a nice little dagger there, bringing down the bear very low. And now the Roar to turn it onto the Slardar, swap away, keeping him alive. The resummon is there as well. Tier 3 tower down very low here. Can they make anything else happen with it? The jump forward, Chris Light trying to take it down. The Fatal Bonds on everybody! They're gone in an instant! And Fnatic looking to take buildings. They're not even dealing with Dendy at all. They want the racks, and then they want it back.
That's way too much damage. They have Vlad's. The second bear almost died. I want to see where it is. He actually sent him back to the base with the Stroll TP, used the flask on him just to be as fast as possible, and these racks are going down. Navi does not have an answer for this.
It is too much damage, too many summons, not enough in the tank. And that Fatal Bonds, Warlock ulti, and then the right clicks that followed just destroyed Navi.
Navi fans are one of the best in the world. They are never giving up.
I think the stream might be delayed for them or something. I'm not sure what's going on, because it's hard to cheer for what's going on at this point. Toma Knowledge, they've got an AC coming up soon for Envy as well. 13,000 net worth lead.
I don't see them coming back from this. There are no big items on the side of Navi that can turn things around. Maybe Aghanim's on the puck, but he's 3,000 gold away from it. Phantom Assassin is level 17, needs to get level 18 for the extra crit.
Right now they've got all eyes on Dendy. Might end up dropping, but they aren't going to go for it. Adam thought about it, but instead it's just Fnatic regrouping again. And as we mentioned, this was a team that got eliminated from an earlier minor.
All these auras from Necro, from Beastmaster, Crimson Guard picked up on a Visage, Mech on the Tusk, and the almost full AC on Envy.
PA now thinking need to go back for the Battle Fury.
Yeah, he wants to clear the waves.
General getting ran down. They drop the Sentry Ward. They see him there. It's going to be controlled, going to be killed. I mean, you understand needing to go out there trying to find vision, but
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
not working right now for Navi. And just look at the map. All of the Observer Wards down, the Sentry Wards. Fnatic have vision over everything. They see every move that Navi make.
Crystallize, pinging out the Beastmaster. They have a Sentry.
Okay, they blow up one. It's a start.
If he could have used the Force Staff in the direction and use Shadow Blade just to snap the coil and get out of the vision of a Sentry Ward.
There you go. Next level plays. I guess there is another little silver lining, if you will, to this one, that Puck is pretty good at being able to clear through creep waves.
Yeah, there is still tier 2 tower on the top, but they can also manipulate the creep waves with all the summons that they have, with the bear, with the visit birds.
Take more than a miracle at this stage. We are in Ukraine. We've seen it before in this arena before.
They even have the Ogre Frost Mage, the Vampire Mage. Let's see the armor. 40 armor on Lone Druid.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to kill that guy.
And if he uses Battle Cry, that's gonna add 20 extra armor.
It's a lot of armor.
Yeah, I'm a math expert, so that's around 60.
That's around 60
that's
armor.
EU math right there. And
I like
you
that.
can't argue with EU math or logic.
No, man. They got a lot of Sentry Wards queued up here as well. And, I mean, they've got, like, a lot of minus armor on their own team, but I don't even think that's going to be enough. I have to focus on other heroes.
When it's time to go, it's time to go. They're gonna kill the shrine, and no one can creep skip anymore.
PA level 19 right now, not quite at that level 20 talent. They're going to try and do what they can to see if they can burst down this bear. Stun is there, and they will have a dagger in a second, but going to go for it. Crystallize needs to be so careful here. They do have the swap, which is a nice way to save. But again, Fnatic, in their eyes, crossing their T's. They're going to take down the shrine, so there's no wraparound plays coming from Navi.
Roche will respawn in 3 minutes, but they don't know. Could have been spawned smoke.
Alright. They gotta go for something. Navi looking for one last hurrah, one chance, and Fnatic maybe anticipating that this is going on. They hit on the shrine, scan rather, Universe. Breaks it, there's gonna be the roar right on the Slaughter, right the swap, they swap it out, they turn it back around with these fatal bonds. Crystallize trying to run away in the duration of the BKB. General gonna be controlled, they jump out, but this is all a catastrophe for Navi. It was never going to be enough. Crystallize going to die, they buy back now onto the Visage, the Vengeful Spirit, and GG is called. Fnatic are gonna be moving on in the playoffs.
I like how GG was thrown into the all chat and one of the heroes bought back. Like, he still wanted to try something, but the draft that Fnatic had was just way too good.